This video is Yoga for Balance. Hi, my name is Jessie, and today we're going to do a beginner yoga for balance routine. And a big part of doing yoga is finding internal balance. In fact, you may start off doing yoga in order to get fit, and then after a while, if you get hooked on it, as I did, you will find that it is there to help you be present, to help you stay in the present moment. So we will begin by sitting in Sukhasana, easy pose, and we're going to work on finding some of that internal balance for a moment. So just close your eyes, connect with your breath. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. If you like, on your exhale, you can engage your bandhas. You can engage your pelvic floor muscles, pull your belly button in, pull your area underneath your rib cage in and up as well. Releasing on your in-breath. Just breathing comfortably and naturally. Going within, finding the quiet within. And just stay with it, sinking deeper and deeper within yourself. Just coming back whenever your mind wanders off. Good job. Now we can just work on sitting up nice and tall, stacking the spine over the hips, the head over the spine, relaxing the shoulders. And we're going to bring the right hand back behind the hips, fingers pointed out, left hand on the right knee. Sit up tall, engage your core. Just turn to the right. Relaxing and releasing on the exhale. We'll just ease into the practice today. Breathing comfortably and breathing naturally. You can engage your pelvic floor muscles, engage your core as you exhale. Good job. Turn back to center. To the left this time. Left hand back behind the hips. Walk that hand in as close to the hips as you can get it. That'll force you to sit up tall. Right hand goes on the left knee, sit up tall, and then just turn to the left. Just engaging your core on the exhale. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. One more time. Well done. Just come back to center now. Now we're going to bring our hands to prayer position, doing the prayer mudra, just bringing the thumbs to the heart center on the in-breath. Just lift the arms up. Exhale, bring them down and around, circling them back, sitting up tall, hands back to prayer position, heart center. We'll do this a couple more times. Inhale, come up. Exhale, circle the arms around, bring them back to prayer position. One more time. Inhale, come up. Exhale, just drop it down. Bring the hands back to prayer position. Good job. One of the props you might need today is a strap for some of the standing poses that we do. And we can bring the feet out, going as far out as you can, grounding through the heel, knee, and hip. Trying to stack the spine up nice and tall, making the feet active so that the toes are pointed up towards the ceiling. And we're just going to walk it out. Walk the hands forward, coming as far forward as you can in a non-judgmental manner. Just folding forward. Forward folds are very calming if you're having a rough day and need to calm down. This is a good way to just ground yourself. Just let your head sink down towards your chest now. Relax and release. Walk your hands over to the right side now. Reaching towards the right leg. Keep grounding through the back side of that leg on both sides. Just doing the best that you can, getting a decent side stretch, maybe placing the hand on that right arm. And if you can't reach, you can use your strap by all means. Walk the hands over to the left side, just reaching towards those left toes. Keep grounding through the backs of the legs, keep those feet active. Just relax and release into the pose. Again, if you can't reach your feet, just use your strap. Do the best that you can. This can be a really good side stretch if you want it to be. Slowly come back to center. Keep grounding through the backs of the legs, and we'll just bring the arms back up. Look up at the hands, bring them to prayer position. Exhale, bring them back down. Again, come up. Exhale, bring the hands back down to heart center. One more time. Inhale up. Hands to prayer position. Bring them down to prayer position, heart center. Well done. Lift the knees up. Bring them back together, and then just come on to the hands and knees. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And we can move through some cat-cow. Just bring the head up, lift the hips up, engage the core to protect the spine. Exhale, roll the hips in, arch the spine, bring the chin to chest. Inhale, come back up. Lift the hips, slowly unroll the spine, lift the head. Exhale, roll in. Inhale, come back up. Just moving with the breath. Good job. Then just bring that right foot forward. Set it between the hands. Making your way into a nice low lunge. You can leave your hands on the mat. Or the intermediate way to do it is to bring your hands up onto your leg. Or if you really want to work your balance, then just bring your arms up to line up with your ears. Good job. Just staying with your breath. And holding the lunge, letting your hips sink down towards the floor. Keep your knee right over your ankle. Good job. Slowly come back down to the mat. Walk your hands back. Going to half splits. You want to take this hip here, pull it back so that the hip's right over the knee. Keep this right foot active. Keep legs straight. Fold forward over it. An option here is to sink back down onto your left heel and fold forward over your right leg that way. That's a more intense stretch for your hamstring and calf muscle. Good job. Come back up. Switch sides. Bring the left foot forward. Set it down between the hands. Make your way to a kneeling lunge. If you want, bring your hands up to your knee. Try to center your chest over your hips, or option to bring your arms up, sinking into the pose. Just depends on what you need. Make sure your knee's right over your ankle. And then bring the arms down, walk your hands back, pulling that left hip back. Folding forward over that left leg. Option to sink down onto your heel. Just stretch that left leg out. Keep the foot active so that you're reaching through the ball of the big toe, the inner heel, as you pull the pinky toe back towards you. And then just fold forward as far as you can over that left leg. Well done. Just come back down onto your hands and knees. Make sure the hands are under the shoulders, the knees are under the hips. Line yourself up for downward facing dog. Look back behind you. Make your feet disappear behind your legs. Tuck the toes under, shoot the hips up. Let the head hang heavy. Push the shoulders towards the floor and pedal your feet. Push one heel to the floor, then the other. Just walk it out. You can drop your hips to one side, bend one leg really dramatically. Do whatever feels good here. And then we're just going to take the right hand and reach back and grab the left calf. Looking up past that left shoulder. Pushing that left hand into the mat and come back to center. Just walk it out. Move your hips from side to side if that feels good, making this movement as subtle or dramatic as you please. And then reach back and grab the right calf. Just look up past that right hand, trying to keep your feet and that right hand all planted firmly on the mat. Good job. Then just walk the feet up. Bend your legs, roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Bring the arms up. Hands in prayer position. Exhale. Bring them down to heart center. Good job. On the next in-breath, we're going to bring the arms up, Lean back, exhale to chair. Make sure the knees come straight out in front. Try to sink back into the heels, pull the pelvis in, open up the chest, and then turn to the right. Left wrist comes to the right knee. If you'd like to make it a more dramatic twist, just bring the hands to prayer position. Bring that left elbow to the right knee. Left shoulder comes forward, right shoulder comes back. Trying to level the hips out with the short side of the mat, maybe pulling the right hip back. And our next move, we have a couple options. Either we can bring the left hand to the mat to give ourselves some support. We're just going to take this left foot and shoot it back. So if you want to try doing it without giving yourself some support, just lift that left leg up, step it back. Going to a revolved high lunge, keeping that left heel really active, reaching back through the heel. Make sure the right knee is right over the right ankle, pulling that right hip back. Bringing the left hand to the mat, right arm up if you need to. And then drop the hand back to the mat, make your way back to down dog. Go to plank or kneeling plank, move through chaturanga. On the exhale, relax the shoulders, hips come up a bit, hands should be right around the nipple line. The exhale, come down, just scoop yourself up to up dog. Have all 10 toenails pushed into the mat, head comes back, shoulders come back. Go back to down dog. Tuck the toes under. Hips come up, shoulders come down. Then just walk your feet forward. Bend your legs, slowly roll up. Arms come up, lean back. Exhale to chair. Just bring the knees straight out over the feet. Make sure big toes point forward, tuck the hips in, open up the chest. Let a lot of your weight sink into your heels. Then twist to the left. Bring that right hand to the left knee. Level the hips up with the short side of the mat. If you want a deeper twist, just bring the hands to prayer position. Bring that right elbow to the left knee. Right shoulder comes forward, left shoulder comes back. Trying to sink into the pose on your exhale. And then if you want, you can just lift that right leg up, shoot it back. If you think you might lose your balance, bring the right hand to the mat, left arm up. Just making your way to revolved high lunge. Pulling that left hip back. Just drop that arm down, step the left foot back. Make your way to down dog. Hips up, shoulders down. Pedal the feet, just walk it out. Come forward to plank or kneeling plank. Squeeze the elbows in. Lower yourself down. Inhale up to up dog. Just hang out here for a few breaths. Let your head fall back. Bring your shoulder blades together. Roll over on the toes if you're able to. Otherwise, just tuck your toes under. Lift the right leg up. On the exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Lead with the hips. Come up on the toes if that works for you. Exhale, engage the core. Bring the knee to the nose. Bring the shoulders over the wrists. One more time. And then just walk that right foot forward, set it down between your hands. Make your way to Warrior Two. Make sure that right knee is open. Pull the pelvis in, stack the spine up over the hips. Make sure the arms are in line with the shoulders. Just gazing down that right arm. Triangle pose, straighten the right leg, activate the quadricep muscle, kneecap comes towards the ceiling. Just bring that right hand on down the right leg, left arm comes up. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. And then when you're ready, take that left hand down to the right leg. And then bring the left shoulder forward, bring the right hand up. Just going to a revolved triangle. So you might need to back off the pose a little bit. Come up some if the pose doesn't seem to be working for you. Bring both hands back to the mat, bend the right leg, step it back. Go back to down dog. Just walk it out, pedal the feet. Bend one leg as you straighten the other. Come to plank or kneeling plank. Lift the hips up. On the exhale, just slowly lower yourself down. Come to your knees if you need to. Come up to cobra this time. Bring the feet together. Push the pelvis into the floor. We don't want any compression on the low back. And then make your way back to downward facing dog, however you need to. Walk it out. Move the hips around if that feels good. Maybe bend the legs pretty dramatically. And then lift that left leg up. On the exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Lead with the hips. Bring the shoulders over the wrists. Lift the left leg up. Again, engage the core. Leading with the hips. Bring the shoulders over the wrists. And next, just step that left foot forward. Walk it up if you need to. Going to Warrior Two. Just make sure that the spine is stacked right over the hips. That left knee is open. The big toes point forward. The back foot should be pointing at a 90 or 45-degree angle, depending on your body. Arms are in line with the shoulders are relaxed. Straighten the left leg, activate the quadricep muscle, kneecap turns towards the ceiling. Just going to triangle pose. Left shoulder comes forward, right shoulder comes back. Keeping the legs straight, trying to pretend you're between two pieces of glass. That'll help you keep yourself nice and opened up. And then when you're ready, just take that right hand down, drop it onto the left leg. Come up, back up off of it if you need to, and then bring that left arm up. Revolve triangle. Good job. Just bring your hand back, walk your hand up, then walk your feet together. And we can do a couple balancing poses. More intense balancing poses, that is. So beginning with quad stretch or dancer. If you need to, grab a chair, grab a countertop, grab a wall, whatever you need to help you out. We're going to balance on the left leg first. You can grab the top of the right foot with the right hand. This is quad stretch. It's a good way to begin with dancer. And if you're feeling pretty confident with this one, you can just bring the left arm out, maybe make a mudra with your hands, and then just bring the right leg back, keeping the leg within the framework of the hips. Just pressing the top of the foot into the hand. Trying to stay in the pose for one. But if you fall out, fuck it. Who cares, right? Trying to keep the hips level with the ground. That is a challenge. Good job. Come back to center. Switch sides. Balance on the right foot. And then just grab the top of the left foot with the left hand. If you need to, stay here in quad stretch or bring the right leg out. Just stretch that left leg back. Grabbing the top of the foot with the hand, make sure you're really pushing into the hand. Staying with your breath. If you find a spot to focus on, that helps a lot with the balancing postures. And next, we might need the strap of doom. And you can take the strap and loop it around your right foot. You want to put it on the ball of the foot, not the arch. This will allow you to activate your foot. Have the big toe pointed forward on that left leg, and then just bring that right leg straight out in front of you. Keep it straight. Use something to hold on to if you need to. But no matter what you do, keep that leg straight. Keep holding it right out in front of you. Good job. Come back to center and then put the left hand on the left leg. Just kind of grabbing the hip, and then bring that right leg out to the side, straight out. Use the strap if you need to, or a tie, or maybe you are able to loop your fingers around your big toe and bring it out that way. Whatever you do, you want to keep your legs straight. That is the object of this posture. This is Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana, extended hand to foot pose. So just use your strap if you need to. Use a wall if you need to. Do whatever it takes. Good job. You did it. Give yourself a round of applause. And switch sides. To the left. Just loop the strap around the left leg. Make sure the right big toes are pointed right out to the side. Bring that leg out straight. Stack the spine up nice and tall. Keep the standing leg straight but not locked. Activating the foot, pulling the toes in towards you. Good job. And then turn to the side. Make sure the right big toes are pointing in front of you. And then bring that leg out straight. If you keep your hand on your hip, that can help you keep your balance. Another reason why you might want to use the wall is I've often seen people go, woo! You don't want to do that. You want to try and keep your body nice and upright. Well done. Very nice job. We can just come back down to the mat now. Once we come onto our hands and knees, we can do spinal balance, where we stretch out the right arm and the left leg, reach through the fingertips, spin the pinky toe down, keep your toes active. Exhale, come back to center, switch sides. Left arm, right leg. Come back to center. Now, if you would really like a challenge, instead of doing the right arm and the left leg, right arm, right leg. Maybe bring the elbow and knee together. Come back to center. Maybe even do something fancy like circle your arm around, grab the top of that foot with the hand, just push the foot into the hand. If you are choosing not to do that, then by all means, right arm, left leg. Just reach back, hook the top of the foot with the hand. Bring the left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. Come back to center. Left arm, right leg. Maybe bring the elbow and the knee together, engage your core. Just holding this, though, can really be a challenge to your balance. If you really want to work your balance, bring the left arm, left leg out. Just balancing on this side. Engage your core. Elbow and knee come together. Maybe circle your arm around, grab the top of the foot with the hand, push the top of the foot into the hand. Now, this might not be possible for everybody. If you're struggling with it, by all means, just reach out that left arm, grab the top of the right foot, push the top of the right foot into the left hand. Good job. Now we come to child's pose. Take a wide stance with the knees. Just bring your forehead to the mat. And breathe. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Check in with your body. How are you doing today? How are you feeling after your practice? Remember what brought you to the mat in the first place. Slowly walk your hands back towards you. Just make your way to a comfortable seated position. Staying with your breath, staying with your body. Do you feel a little more balanced now? And take a moment for gratitude. This is a good thing to incorporate into your daily practice. Even if you skip your yoga, a good way to start your day is to wake up and just feel complete and utter gratitude for the blessings in your life, even if it's something as simple as fresh air, clean drinking water, fresh food to eat, having a group of people that care about you. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please feel free to like, subscribe, share, and you can also check me out on Instagram. Until next time, may love and light be yours. Namaste.